Hello, I'm Michael Retterer with Pheasants Forever and Quail Forever, and in a collaboration effort with the Ohio Division of Wildlife for the 2021 OPHI Symposium, we're bringing to you a series of videos that covers common site preparation methods. This is in an effort to demonstrate common site preparation techniques so that landowners and managers can better understand the outcomes of those practices and choose which outcome best suits their project needs. So this first one is disking, and let's look at this. So first series of videos here is on cool season grasses. This is a 5-foot typical standard disc that most people kind of utilize with cutter teeth on the front. We're making multiple passes within this cool season grasses, as is typically the case. And as you can see through the videos, each pass as the machine is going through, you start to see more and more dirt being visible and working up. And that's the process for disking cool season grasses. The idea of this is to make sure you incorporate and remove as much of that top layer of sod to open up as much bare ground as possible. So through the process, as you go through, as you can see here, this is what it looks like in pass 1, pass 2, number 3, pass 4, and again with pass 5. So as you can see, it does take many passes to get you down to bare dirt. So now let's look at the same application on warm season grasses. This was a warm season grass. It was mowed very short so that we could start the process. As you can see, as the disc is moving through, those cutter teeth are just really chopping up a lot of that debris and moving it around. You're really seeing it fluff up and down as the disc is moving. The back coulters are not really doing a whole lot at this point because we're not deep enough into the soil. But as we go through and get a little bit more, now you're starting to see a little bit of the dirt being worked in. So now we are incorporating that top layer in with the dirt so that grass is being incorporated nicely, even though it doesn't look like from the top view that there's a lot going on. As you're watching those cutter coulters in the front, you can see the dirt being moved around. So you do know that you are disking. Notice the depth of the disc. This is not buried all the way to the ground. This is what you would be considered a light disking, where we're really just getting a couple inches into that top layer. Now you can really see that it is starting to change color. That strawy color is really starting to incorporate some of the dirt process. And here we are in the final passes. Those back finishing teeth are actually moving and working through that. So now we've gotten deeper down into the soil. So here's what that looked like on pass 1. Again, on pass 2, you can start to see some of the dirt. 3, it's starting to thin out a little bit more with that straw layer. And as we get to through 4 and in 5, you can actually see where it did look like you incorporated some of that. So now on that same name warm seed and grass field, there was a section that we didn't mow. So this would be a standing grass field to show you the difference. These first couple passes here, as the tractor's working back and forth, you're really going to see that really all we're doing is chopping up that top thatch and grass layer that on the previous video, the mowing kind of helped us move that a little bit forward. But as you can see through each pass, that straw or thatch from the grasses is getting worked up and incorporated. It's changing color a little bit, but really watch those teeth. So now as that material is being moved, you'll start to see that a little bit of the dirt being incorporated. You'll see that changing in color as we move through. Here towards the end, we're actually seeing a little bit of the dirt fluff up through the video there in between the cutter coulters in the front and the finishing ones in the back. And here we are getting ready to finish our multiple passes. We did 5 passes in each section from cool season and through the warm season. So this is going to give you a good idea as a comparison to look at the difference. You can see the dirt there as you go through. So there's what it looked like after pass 1, pass 2. Here it is in pass 3, pass 4, and then in the finishing pass number 5. So as you can see, it took a while, but we were able to incorporate that thatch layer. So this is a follow-up. This is what the disking plot for the cool season grass looked like in June. Here's what it looked like in July. You can see the foxtail and all the annual weeds. So we mowed it down just so you could get a bird's eye view. You do see a little bit of bare ground. The warm season grass fields, what it looked like in July. That was the one that was originally mowed. And here's the one that was unmowed there that you just saw in the last clip, what it looked like in July. And that's the thatch layer down there at the bottom. So really hope that this kind of gave you just a quick insight into those techniques and what they look like and the results from them. And we thank you and look forward to you watching our additional videos.